Hey guys, what is going on? Chris here, as normal, looking ahead to today's games here for Wednesday, September 6th. We got 12 games for the main slate and also doing a recap last night as well. If you guys didn't check out our NFL discussion, Anthony and I, we did that yesterday. So definitely check that out. A lot of good information there for week one. But anyway, we're talking about baseball here. And, it was another pretty good night for us last night. Cash once again, 173 there. 167 and also a 164. So anyway, we'll get into it here. So all right, there we go. 173 there. Picked DeGrom just because they had really good numbers against Philly. I know he's been struggling a little bit, but unfortunately only got me 8, man. If he would have got me at least 40 or 50, be a different story. But anyway, he sucked for me. Perez got me 0. Took a shot with Duda, got me 28 too. They only scored 2 points, and he was obviously the main reason why. Murphy got me 21-7, Nolan Arenado 21-9, Cozart 22.2, and Span 31-6. I don't have the other two players in there. I kind of forgot who they were as well. But anyway, as you see there, 18, and then $20 there, and I only put in probably 20 to $25, and I made over 60. So yeah, not too bad. It's nothing crazy amount, but still, definitely take $60. Didn't really bet too much last night, but anyway, like I said, made $60 off not much right there. And you can, like I said, it's only $30 for the rest of MLB. If you guys have been watching our videos recently, we've been cashing every single day. So $30, that's nothing. That's really cheap. That's with playoffs. So yeah, definitely get in on that. You usually get 2 lineups from me and 2 from Anthony for the main slate. PGA 25 for the month, 8 for the slate. We did show a lineup yesterday. One of ours did cash in double ups and quadruple ups, so that wasn't too bad there for PGA. NFL, as we just talked about yesterday, we're really excited for it. 30 for the month, 120 for the season, includes playoffs, over $200 value. Slate does start September 10th. We always do focus on the main slate. And like I said, we are expecting a very good NFL season, so definitely get in on it. And also, like I said, soccer is not too popular, but it's really easy to win, 20 for the month and 70 for the season. And then as normal NBA season, it's still, a while away, but it's getting here slowly. There's only $300 right now for the entire NBA season. Price is going to go up October the 1st, so definitely get in on that. So, yeah, like I said, guys, we're hot right now. There's our email if you want to get in. Also, we will have our Twitter down there in the comment section. You can hit us up through there as well. So anyway, with that all being said, let's get into the games. So as normal, I do this really early in the morning on the West Coast. So there's a lot of rain issues going on here for the main slate. So while we are looking through the stacks and the pitchers, I am going to be including all these games that could have delays or could have postponement. You have to make your own decision on it if you want to play that or not. So this is early throughout the day. Boston's having a little bit of issue right there. Wind is blowing out at 8 miles an hour, though, which is good. So we'll see if they play that one. Looks a little bad. New York Mets, man, they're having issues over there as well. Baltimore having issues as well. So those are the 3 games that you're really going to be focused on. There's other ones that not too bad. So we'll definitely watch those weather throughout the day. Obviously, we had Atlanta postponed yesterday, so yeah, definitely watch that. Like I said, we will be including everybody from the main slate, so you have to make your own decision on if you're going to play them or not. So anyway, the top pitcher is Luis Castillo. He's on the early slate, so if you're playing that, number 1 pitcher. Carlos Carrasco, 2nd for the White Sox. Thank goodness I didn't pick Salazar. He didn't do anything yesterday, but I think Carrasco will have a different game here. I think he'll have a really good one. Should be popular, really good option. Next is Gio Gonzalez. I don't mind him against the Marlins. Doesn't do too bad against them. Only guy you really got to worry about right now is Stanton. Lance McCullers against the Mariners. We'll see how he does. He's been struggling a little bit. Has some injuries as well. So we'll see how he goes. Mariners, their offense has been just straight trash recently. So maybe take a shot there. Kenta Maeda, I don't know if you can really touch the Diamondbacks right now. So I'd probably stay off that. Harvey. Oh, man, that's a GPP option there as well against the Phillies. I I picked DeGrom yesterday, and obviously Philly's got to him. Harvey, he got shielded last time out against the Astros, so that's totally up to you guys. So not too many good pitchers here. Blake Snell against the Twins, not a bad option. Sonny Gray against Baltimore. They do strike out a lot. They do hit homers. So not too many guys I'm really falling in love with. Carlos Carrasco, I think that's the main guy to fall in love with. And then everyone else it's kind of up to you guys. Like I said, Harvey, don't know about that. Maeda, don't know about that one. Don't mind McCullers, don't mind Gio Gonzalez. So I guess those three right there. Not too many other guys I really care for. There's just like a lot of really bad pitchers here today. So anyway, we're going to get into the stacks here. So our number one stack is Boston against Joe Pidgeotto. Anyway, he started last time out, and he did very, very well. He's a spot starter. We'll see how he does here. As I did mention, Boston, they're going to have some rain there, so watch that. But if they do play, I really don't mind that here. Yeah, he had a good game out last time out, but, Boston, they've been playing pretty good. A lot of firepower there. And if you look it up, they hit over 290 as a team against him. So don't mind some Nunez, don't mind some Mookie Betts. Betts does very well against him in his career. So definitely look into some of those Boston guys. As you see, their lefties do a little bit better than righties do, but still don't mind a couple righties either. Next is Cleveland against Lopez here. Lopez, he's struggling quite a bit in ERA over 6. Chicago, their starters are just terrible. So Cleveland, they're on a roll. Offense is unreal. Definitely put them in there. Jose Ramirez has been straight dynamite recently. I picked him yesterday again. He had 2 homers. So he's been really hot. Edwin Encarnacion, Lindor, some of those guys as well. So definitely stack Cleveland in a cash option. Next is Colorado against Johnny Cueto. Cueto, not the same pitcher as he has been in the past this year, struggling quite a bit. And a 12 total as normal there in Colorado. So I think they can get to him here. Not as much runs as last night. I expect around 6, maybe 7. But still, definitely don't mind Colorado against Johnny Cueto. Cincinnati against Garza, I think that's an early one. Tampa Bay, that one's an early one. Matt Boyd against Kansas City. And it's up to you guys. Kansas City, their offense isn't really too crazy. The splits aren't that good. But who knows? There's not too many crazy stacks today. It's more, I don't know, kind of a mid stack. But one stack I really do love. I don't know why they're not higher, but Houston. As I mentioned before, I love Seattle. That's my team, but they suck. Their pitching is terrible. Andrew Moore is just pathetic right now. He's a very, very bad pitcher. I would stack up on Houston. Hopefully they can get to him. They didn't get to Miranda last night, so I do expect Houston to put up some numbers here. I really do. They got their offense back, playing pretty good ball as well. And like I said, Moore, very, very bad pitcher. So I think they'll get to him easily. Kevin Gausman against the Yankees, and maybe Nick Pivetta against the Mets. Don't mind that, as you see. Mets ratings for home run is a 1.032 home run rating, so that's not too bad there. So we're going to go through these ones here. I did show you some of that, but just going to go through all these games, me personally, how I'm feeling. Maybe Jose Quintana against Pittsburgh. They're, not playing too crazy good. Quintana has been pretty good. Cole, I don't know. I'm probably not going to play him. Sonny Gray, don't mind him. Kevin Gausman has been pitching better, so I don't know if you'd stack the Yankees against him. Gio Gonzalez, as they mentioned, he's doing pretty good. Dylan Peters, he scored 49 in his first game out. Don't know how that's going to go against Washington. Maybe if he was facing a different team. But like I said, I don't really know much about him. Probably going to have to do a little bit more research. Fister against Joe Pidgeotto here. Maybe you stack both sides of this one. Like I said, hopefully that one does play, because that one looks like that could be a pretty good game there to stack. Then Pivetta and Harvey, that could go either way as well. Maybe stack GPP with Philly against Harvey. Maybe Pivetta does half decent against the Mets. Who knows? Both of those pitchers they're interesting. Next is Kansas City and Detroit. Hamill and Boyd. Another thing, both these guys kind of suck as well. So it's kind of up to you guys. Detroit did really good yesterday, so maybe they don't score as much today. Who knows there? So I don't mind picking on both of those guys at all. Cole Hamels, don't mind him against Atlanta here. He's 8,200, not, same thing, not as good as the pitcher as he was in the past, but still, I don't mind him. Atlanta can't hit, though. then maybe don't mind Julio Teheran, or maybe stack Texas against them. Carlos Carrasco, probably the best pitcher and the most popular one out there. Yeah, Lindor, Edwin Encarnacion, Carlos Santana, Jose Ramirez, all those guys are in play. And then, like I said, against Lopez. And then this should be a popular one. I love a little, a couple Colorado guys there against Cueto, maybe some Nolan Arenado, maybe Blackman. Arizona, Los Angeles, we got Maeda and Walker. I do, me personally, I do expect Los Angeles to get out of the funk, and I do expect them to do it tonight. Walker, not a bad pitcher, but look, Los Angeles, they've been hurting a little bit. I do expect them to get at least 5 or 6 runs here against Walker, so I really don't mind that. And then, like I said, I don't know if you can really put Maeda against a red-hot Arizona team. Next is St. Louis and San Diego. Dilson Lamet, as we know, strikes out a lot, but also gives up some home runs. Jake Flaherty, I don't really know the guy. I have to do a little bit more research on him. Maybe a GPP option against San Diego. Who knows? Maybe put in Dilson Lamet, Pham, Carpenter, Fowler, Wong. Look at that day-to-day. So who knows if they all play. Most of them didn't play yesterday. So if those guys are all out, shoot, why not put them in there? Makes it a lot easier there for Lamet. And then last but not least is Houston and Seattle. As I said, he's struggling with the injury coming off the DL with Mr. McCullers. When he is hot, he's a really good pitcher, really good curveball and slider. And then, as I mentioned, Andrew Moore, definitely want to pick on this guy. I know they're in Seattle, not the best place to hit, but like I said, this guy is just straight trash. 6.34 ERA. He usually only goes like 4 innings. So, yeah, pick on him. He only throws like 90 miles an hour, right down the middle. Doesn't have that much of a curveball or slider, so I'd pick on him quite a bit if I were you. So anyway, not too many really good pitchers to look at. Like I said, Carrasco, maybe some Gio Gonzalez, Jose Quintana, and then maybe some other stacks as well. Like I said, I don't mind that Boston-Toronto game if that one plays. Don't mind a couple Colorado bats. I really love Houston. Definitely watch the St. Louis lineup. If those guys are out that I mentioned, maybe take a shot with Lamet as the pitcher. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at there. As normal, it was a pretty good night for us last night for premium once again there. As you see, there went over $60 and only put in about $20, $25. So, yeah, guys, MLB is hot finish in the year. Definitely get in on that. $30 for the rest of the season. That is really cheap. And then there's PGA as well. As we keep seeing, NFL is not that far away, about 3-4 days from the main slate. Definitely looking forward to Thursday as well, which is tomorrow. So 30 for the month, 120 for the season. You will get 4 lineups per main slate. Like I said, we're definitely looking forward to that. We're going to have a pretty good year for NFL. So get in on that. And then soccer as well. Like I said, it's not popular, but we're still doing pretty good at it. 20 for the month or only 70 for the season, which is not too bad. And then there is our NBA, and there is our email to get in on the lineup. So anyway, we'll have our Twitter and our email as well down there in the comment section. So I think that does it for the recap. Like I said, it's going to be an interesting slate. If you can pick, pick the right stacks, also watch out for that rain as well. So I think that does it, guys. Hope everyone has a good Wednesday. We'll see you guys all on Thursday.